What's up, guys, on YouTube today? How are you guys today? Well, I got something very special for you guys today. Well, this is called a cable amplifier. What it does, it has power, and it has your RF in, and it also has power out on this track here. But the reason why you need a cable amplifier, in case if you have multiple TVs in your house that runs cable. Now, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know what I'm going to use it on or something like that. By the way, this is all made in aluminum, and it's also very nicely built. It's also, I think it's made in Michigan. It's a very high quality amplifier. This is all this is just a standard amplifier. You put your power here, and you put your RF here, your cable here, and you take cable out. Now, if you do have multiple TVs in your room, by the way, you're also going to need multiple splitters to be able to kind of use this little amplifier. Now, if I was using this for antenna, this would be a very helpful for some of the reception for the antennas as well. Now, I haven't tested it out and see if it works or not, but I will test it out, and I'm going to kind of pull these little caps off and show you. That's all it is just a cable. Just a cable jack on both, has 3 cable lines. One's for your power. This is your power line right here. And this is your RF in right here. Now, you can put this outside, and it also has a grounding screw, so you can put this on the outside, and you can also screw this to your wall. Or you can actually put this inside your house somewhere if you want. But if you do have the adapter to power this, this is a power 15 volt DC power for this little guy to be able to run. But it's a very uniquely designed cable amplifier. And yes, it does have a green light for ground. That's over here if you have this grounded and, for protection of your cable and your cable TVs or your cable digital cable boxes. But this is very useful. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I will definitely keep this on hand to see what it even does. Now, of course, I don't have the power to it because I can't quite test it to see if it actually does truly work. Now, I got this a long time ago, from my uncle and stuff. He likes to give me some stuff I don't know what to do with. And by the way, you would need a splitter, kind of like something like this. This is called a 2-way or 3-way splitter. Your cable line goes here, and you can split off 2 televisions on this single splitter. And this is also made for outdoor use. And it also has a grounding screw. And you can use this outdoors or indoors. Only depends on where you need to locate your cable lines. Now, this is a very unique amplifier splitter. Now, okay, say you want to amplify your signal to get more of a better signal in your house. With this, you can buy these anywhere you decide to get the cable amplifier. All you need is the power, your RF input, your cable input, and just the output of your device, of your TV, or whatever you decide this will hook up to. Now, I don't know how many of these you need, or this one little unit can support up to, I don't know how many TVs, or cable lines, or cable boxes of your cable with this little tiny amplifier. And yes, it does have mounting holes on either side where you can mount this on your wall. But it does have the label right here. It tells you what the model and make is, and then it tells you on the output and also the DC jack on the power input side. Now, don't mix up the power or your RF because it marks right where they are. This is your RF in, this is your power in, this is your output. Okay, this is your standard output for your cable digital boxes on your TVs as well. This is very useful. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I might have a use for it. I really think I do. I might save this to test it out on some antennas. Maybe. I think the antennas will work really good on this little guy. And yes, it's all sealed, by the way. If you are going to put this anywhere like outside, I would recommend sealing the box itself with some silicone to keep the moisture out and stuff. You don't want to ruin your amplifier, because that's all this is. It's just a standard amplifier. It's a very nicely designed built. Like it says, not much on the back. It just has, made in Michigan, and it also has some letters and numbers on the back plate, and it just has 4 screws. But by the way, you can't take this thing apart and find out what's the mystery of how these things work. It's a very mystery of these little guys. And like I said, I can pull off all these little caps. And that's all she is. These caps here are just protectors to protect the inputs and outputs of the device threading, and also without getting the shielding damaged on the inside, or your input jacks are damaged right there, or not damaged. That's what those protector caps do. It does help to protect the cable line. Now, if you're going to be using this outdoors, you will be needing those special little caps. It has those bubble eye seals on the cable line itself. This is very handy. I really like the idea of having one of these. Now, they're not really that expensive. You can get them for at least maybe if you shop online or if you shop in stores. See if you can pick one of these guys up and say, okay, I want to amplify my cable, and that's what it is. It's called just an amplifier for your cable, to make your cable a whole lot stronger. Now, one of these, I don't know if you need more of these, but one of these can probably support up to probably, I think, 6 TVs, maybe. I'm not 100% sure on this one. I don't know how this one will hold up to a lot of TVs, because like I said, it's an amplifier. You have your power, you have your input, and also you have your output. Now remember, sometimes the cable amplifier can also go bad as well, guys. Just to make sure you double check to make sure it does work, if you have the green light on it to make sure it works. But I don't have the adapter to actually fully test this out. And if you want to know what the model is the EDA 2100 model. That's what this make and model is. It's a very unique little guy. And yes, you're also going to need a couple arm things, like you're going to need a couple splitters and stuff like that. You're able to split off this amplifier for your whole entire house. This one little unit can do everything. I think it can, but I'm not 100% sure on this little cable amplifier. I'm getting close to you guys. There's the name right there printed on or embedded into this aluminum metal here. It tells you all sorts of unique stuff on this little guy, and it's a very cool looking amplifier. I think I can probably use this as an antenna booster or antenna amplifier, but I don't know. I'm going to have to try it out and see if it works. First of all, it's actually designed for your cable, not for your antennas, by the way. This is a cable amplifier. That's all this does. But it does have your power and your RFN and the output. That's all this has. It only has 3 connectors on it, but a very nicely light, and honestly light. It's a little on the heavy side, but it's very light, on weight-wise. If you decide to sell it, or if you decide to pick up more of these, you can actually do that. Now, I don't know if you need a whole bunch more of these cable amplifiers. You could probably use just one cable amplifier for the one job for your whole entire house. Now, of course, you're also going to need a bunch more splitters if you're going to have multiple cable boxes, cables, and also TVs as well. For this amplifier, it only applies to support up to, I don't know how many TVs this will actually support up to, probably 6 or less than that. I just don't know. I mean, this is just one of my things my uncle gave me to experiment with, and it's a very nicely designed and built unit. I really like the way it's designed. I mean, it's very structured very nicely. And yes, it does have the screw mounts and the ground and stuff, and also the cable jacks on it as well. Alright guys, if you're brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below. If you guys have any idea what this thing is, I'd like to know more about this. Leave the comments down below. And also, please share. Please like. Peace out. Bye guys. We'll see you in the next vlog for something unique.